I had no idea that's what Laughing Place headquarters looked like. That's brand new information to me. All right, welcome everyone to a Disneyland walk and talk with perfect timing there as Big Thunder Mountain barrels on down the track. I'm Luke from Laughing Place here on the East Coast, and obviously we're at Disneyland with Mike Celestino. How you doing, Mike?
Hi, I'm on the West Coast.
Oh, did I say wow? Yeah.
No, you said
did I?
you said you're on the East Coast. I wanted to say I'm on the West Coast.
Okay,
now I'm
right.
Boxed in by strollers here, so I can't move. Can I scoot past you here? Thank you. Wow,
Yeah, Mike was mentioning
Pocahontas.
Yep, there she is. Pocahontas is out and about.
Yeah, there's Pocahontas. Really drawing a crowd here. It might not be the best place for her to stand because it really makes this bridge very congested.
Yeah, no, it's usually quite a lot of people are going that way, but it's kind of a serene location. But not right now.
Right.
All right. Well, we are, or Mike rather, is at Disneyland today. Main reason for his visit was today's the first day, believe it or not, of Haunted Mansion Holiday. It's the middle of July or the end of July, but it's already a few weeks early.
Yep. And I think, I don't know if this is true, but I think it's in all likelihood they just didn't load out Haunted Mansion Holiday because it never was regular classic Haunted Mansion this year.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I think happened as well, because otherwise it would seem kind of pointless to unload everything and then just load it back in.
Right.
As it would be equally pointless to reopen as the regular version for like 2 weeks and then have to close and change it again. So if you are following along with us on Twitter, X, YouTube, whatever, go ahead and leave a comment. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have and check out anything you might want to see. So please feel free to leave a comment as we go ahead. Mike is currently heading over towards the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, we should mention that, as people are aware, every year Haunted Mansion Holiday does get a new gingerbread house in the ballroom scene on the big table there. But in addition to that, this year there's also a new Jack Skellington Jack-in-the-Box in the attic scene, which it has another Jack-in-the-Box next to it with like a pumpkin coming out of it. But a couple of our Laughing Place coworkers noticed that on the boxes themselves are a couple of very cool Easter eggs to other Disney-owned properties, specifically Inside Out and The Simpsons. You can see those pictures on our social media.
Yeah, we just had an article posted, so I'm sending the link to that to the chat so you guys can click on it.
Great. Catching the Disneyland band here in Frontierland. Well, maybe the trombones just sounded pretty good, but I thought the saxophone was sounding amazing. There's only still our spot. And what? This trombone just play that saxophone anytime. That used to be my friend because I'm taking a look at this crowd out here. I see a saxophone crowd out there. Yeah! I see a trombone crowd here today.
Mike, I'm not sure if I've ever heard the Benny Hill theme morph into Woody's Roundup.
Also known as Yakety Sax.
Now, is that song, do you happen to know if that song is from Benny Hill or used in Benny Hill?
That is a great question. Most famously, it is from Benny Hill, but I don't know if it originated with that shit.
Yeah. Kyle, of course, saying, did they do this for me? Of course they did it for me. I happen to be British. Even more cleverly, Benny Hill replaces Billy Hill. That's pretty clever. Ryan asked, is it possible to go to Galaxy's Edge today? We might be able to go along the outskirts. We're gonna try and get over to California Adventure because they have one of the Deadpool shows going on in about half an hour, so might make our time a little.
I would say if this path were still open, it would make it a lot easier. But
absolutely.
Yeah, we can't get past the Haunted Mansion, unfortunately. As
Tyler
you can see,
says,
"Yeah, go ahead."
Oh yeah, Tyler says, "Hi guys, happy Monday." Happy Monday to you, Tyler.
But yeah, to access Galaxy's Edge, we'd have to go back the way we came through Frontierland.
And that is because of construction on Critter Country as a whole, and mainly Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
That's right.
There's a couple of other changes. We'll talk about those as we go past the Haunted Mansion. Just wanted to say happy afternoon or good afternoon to Mickey Mouse is my spirit animal as well. Thanks for joining us.
Let's go up here. Oh, and I saw Tiana. She's right here by the Rivers of America.
Oh, fun. Hi, Tiana. I don't think we have Tiana meeting in that outfit over at Walt Disney World, so that's a nice, unique feature for
I think
Disneyland.
That was introduced with the Tiana's Palace restaurant there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see that construction walls are still up around what will be the extended queue for the Haunted Mansion that they're also still kind of working on back there.
Yeah, they're making some big changes there with the Haunted Mansion.
But the attraction is now open. In order to get on the attraction, you need to join the virtual queue. So you scan that
and then
QR
if you
code
scan
there.
that thing and it says like it's
That'll bring up your app.
and you think you'll knock it on.
You join the queue and you get a number, and the numbers increase as the day goes by.
And normally, you know, virtual queue is something that a lot of Disney fans do have some issue with, but I think this particular instance, it was maybe a case of virtual queue or no ride at all.
Exactly. And you can see here kind of how this works. So when your number is called on the app, you'll get in line right here outside of the fence. And then you'll scan your phone. Your phone will get scanned here by these maids or butlers outside the mansion. You go through the gate and you enter into part of the queue that we're familiar with, the front lawn area of the Haunted Mansion. But kind of that beyond the pet cemetery back there, that's all still closed off.
So you just do a loop there by the pet cemetery and make your way back.
Exactly. And I shot video when I walked through earlier today. I shot video of going through the whole queue just so you see what it's like right now with most of the back side of the queue there is still closed off by construction walls. And then when you exit the ride, you come out the usual place, and then this whole area is walled off.
So it looks like it's a relatively simple. It's not too impacted. There's just big areas that you can't go into.
Pretty much, and they are building a new gift shop back there, and you can see the concept art right here. So this is
And,
the exit. The ride exit is right there, and then right next to it is the new gift shop. What that's going to look like. Mansion's there on the left.
And just checking the Disneyland app right now, it looks like the virtual queue is still available, and it's giving an estimated wait time of 345 minutes.
Okay, so what's that, like 5 hours and change?
Yeah, somewhere around there. So
Or more.
not too bad. Not
Yeah.
too bad. That'll get you on around 6 o'clock. Completely unrelated to the Haunted Mansion, but we found out that from Dan the Breaking News Man that the Benny Hill theme is actually called Yakety Sax, as you said, Mike, and was composed and originally recorded in 1958 by Boots Randolph and James Q. Spider Ridge.
So what year did Benny Hill show start? You know,
the song didn't really catch on until they re-recorded and released it in 1963 when it went on to enter the Billboard Top 100 and chart as high as 35.
Wow. We're getting a lot of info here about Yakety Sax.
Yeah. The Benny Hill show started in 1955. So the Benny Hill show actually predates the song.
Wow, okay.
So,
interesting.
Yeah, learned something new.
There's I look at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Still under construction, but it looks closer to being done than we have ever. I mean, obviously they're making progress on it all the time, but not a lot of scaffolding still up. I do see a little bit of scaffolding there next to the Lift Hill building there, but otherwise is looking pretty close. We still don't have a date on that, but bear in mind D23 is less than 2 weeks away. I have a feeling we'll find out when this is going to open.
And
that event.
Speaking of bears, there's also going to be a reimagining taking place to the Hungry Bear restaurant.
Yes.
Which will become the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree. So it seems like it'll essentially be the same thing, but with a little bit more inspiration taken from the Country Bears. Supposedly, they're going to be playing some of the Country Bears' greatest hits.
Yeah.
So it'll be a nice way to have the Country Bears kind of back at Disneyland.
Yeah, and I pointed this out on Parks Talk last week or the week before that there was already some Country Bear like representation at the Hungry Bear restaurant because they had like a portrait of them behind the counter.
Yeah,
there. But yeah, now it's a little bit more explicit, I guess.
And the restrooms too, I know were.
Yeah.
I think it was like Gomers for the men and teddy bars for the women's.
Right.
So yeah, that is all coming soon. You can hear the music box of Haunted Mansion Holiday kind of blasts out. It's a little weird having it open this early, but
yes,
it's also kind of nice.
Yeah, as a rule, I don't care for the gradual extension of the Halloween season into the summer, and it keeps going too. For a while, it was like, oh, it's August and Halloween, and we're celebrating Halloween in August, and now it's July.
I think a lot of it comes down to the fact too that Haunted Mansion Holiday then sticks around past Halloween and is there for all of October or all of November, all of December as well, even into January. So it's there for a good half of the year almost at this point.
And by the time classic Haunted Mansion comes back in, figure mid-January next year, it'll have been gone for how many months? Like 15, 16 months?
Yes. Yeah, it'll be a long time.
Yeah.
Well,
right,
Mike, do we want to
head over to
head over to DCA?
Okay. We're in 15 minutes into the show here. So that Deadpool show starts at 1:40. Yeah, I think that's about right. We'll start going over there.
Yeah. We'll see what we can see of it because I'm sure that Deadpool is drawing in some crowds over there at DCA.
It is the first Monday of the show, so hopefully it's a little less crazy than it has been over the weekend. There's another band, Jambalaya Jazz Band up there. Pirates of the Caribbean is not running right now.
Is it just down for temporarily, or is it a refurbishment?
I'm honestly not sure, but it has not been open since I've been here today.
Let's see. It is closed for a scheduled refurbishment.
Okay.
So probably a good thing that the Haunted Mansion is back open, because
that might be why. Because I know
otherwise,
I've been told by cast members before that the capacity of the park literally changes depending on how many attractions are open and running.
Oh, I mean, that makes so much sense, especially too with, you've got Tiana's hasn't opened yet. Winnie the Pooh is closed, and that whole area is blocked off. So that's a whole area where you can't fit people into physically.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's rough. But now we're roughing it out in the wilds of Adventureland, where it's always crowded.
Yeah, but they've done a lot to alleviate the congestion in this area. Obviously, they removed that big tree from the treehouse, that
Yes.
tree that was added in the 90s with Tarzan's treehouse. So that's gone now. And just generally kind of made the path as wide as they could with the space that they had.
I feel like they did a lot of things in the 90s to just make traffic worse. And to those of you just joining in, we're making our way through Adventureland. We're on our way to Disney California Adventure.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or anything you'd like Mike to check out on route from here to Hollywoodland, feel free to let us know, and we'll try our best to see what we can see.
Yeah, sorry about the Galaxy's Edge omission, but it was just a little out of our way with what we had planned. Yeah.
Looks like the restrooms are either closed or there's work going on near them.
And they have this construction wall went up, I don't know, like a year and a half ago when they redid these restrooms. They did a refurb on them. And for whatever reason, when they reopened, they left this part up. And I don't know what's going on behind there, or if that's like semi-permanent now or what. But yeah, the restrooms are open and they just left that part of the wall.
Huh.
Don't know.
The mysteries of Disneyland.
Yeah.
Making our way past Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Always a popular favorite.
As is
You a
the
Tiki-
Tiki juice bar there.
Yes. Are you a Tiki Room fan or a Country Bears
I am.
fan?
Well, we haven't had the Country Bears here since, when did that close? Late 90s also, right?
Yeah, I think 2001.
Okay. So I don't get the chance to do. I did make a point. I was down at Walt Disney World in January and made a point to experience as close to the original version as we had still.
Yeah.
Down there for one last time before it closed down and became the Country Bear Musical Jamboree. Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, that's the name of it now.
But I do really like that show. I have not seen the new one yet. Have you watched it yet, Luke?
Yeah, I have actually. It's a lot better in person.
Okay.
I will give you that. I was I'd seen clips here and there from watching it online, but in person, very enjoyable, very, very similar in vein to the original version. So
okay.
I think it's a good time.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out next time I'm down there. But to answer your question, I guess these days I'm more of a Tiki Room person just because
just by default.
Yeah, but I do love the Country Bears and remember them fondly from my childhood. Not that I came to Disneyland as a kid, but I was a regular down at Walt Disney World growing up.
Oh yeah, so it works out both ways. Mike, it looks like we've still got a little bit more of a Pixar Fest going on.
Pixar Fest. When does that end? I don't know off the top of my head.
I believe August 4th. Yes, August 4th
Okay.
is the last day for Pixar Fest. So
just
that'll be
one more week, basically.
Yeah, next Sunday is the last day.
And then we don't have anything until Halloween times would start, which is, when does that fire up this year?
That's the 23rd of August.
Okay, so it's not a big gap between those two things.
So you'll probably be at Disneyland on the 23rd of August, Mike.
I probably have a reservation already.
Hello, everyone from Wyoming, says Stephen.
Hello.
So hello, Stephen. How's Wyoming? How's the weather up there? Zendrian says they are a Fantasyland fan. Apologies if I mispronounced the name there, but yes, big fan of Fantasyland. Oh, it is hot up in Wyoming.
Yeah,
it is the summertime. Too. It makes sense. I guess they're getting ready to send all of these vehicles backstage, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they're all lined up. So I guess they're going to go through that door over there by Walt's apartment.
And from Heather, hello from Wisconsin, where it is also sunny and hot.
Oh, no, they're going to making their way around.
They're coming for you, Mike.
I don't know, where do they keep those backstage? On the other side? I have no idea.
Oh, it might be on the other side, actually.
Yeah. But maybe they're going to pick up more passengers. I don't know.
You never know.
All right, we're going to head over to Disney California Adventure.
All right.
Where the other new thing that opened this week is taking place. I did not come for opening day of this new Deadpool presence at DCA because I was down at San Diego Comic-Con, and we had Laughing Place co-founder Rebecca Mosley here covering that for us.
How was Comic-Con? Tiring?
Exhausting. Fun, very fun and very tiring as always.
Yeah. That's pretty much Comic-Con, isn't it?
Yeah. And I have reached the age now where I don't even want to go. Like, in years past, we would go out at night and go drinking and hang out with people. But I don't even do that anymore, and I'm still really, really wiped out from Comic-Con. Like, we passed out pretty early every night, and I'm still feeling it. So, thank you.
It looks like we got some construction going on here as well.
I also wanted to point this out. I noticed this when I was here. Speaking of getting up too early, I was here, let's see, that would have been about a little over a week ago for Chalk Walk, which is an annual charity event here. And I noticed that they had these construction walls out.
Now, I wonder if this is for the, I'm going to assume it's for the new turnstiles that they said would be coming.
Maybe. Yeah, I should take pictures of this too.
Note for later.
Yeah.
And it looks like we still got the big giant Pixar Fest. I don't know what you would call that. Display?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's called either.
I'm sure these will all get swapped out for Halloween time banners in 3 weeks, if maybe any shorter too.
Then we'll get a big Oogie Boogie over the Disney California Adventure entrance. And we'll get
now, do we have
over at Disneyland entrance. Yeah.
Do we have Pixar music playing? Is that what I hear in the background?
Trying to place what I know this from.
Sounds like it might be turning red.
That could be it. Tony would probably be the one to answer that.
Yeah.
All right, it's about that time where I need to temporarily sign off here, and you got something you want to play there, Luke?
Oh yeah, don't go anywhere, folks. We have a short commercial break, and Mike and I will be right back.
Okay.
Well, I'm going out west where I belong. 'Cause the feeling is warm and the magic is strong. To the beach and the sand, feel the magic, Disneyland. Take a roll, take a ride to a place that's alright. Disneyland is the heart of the fun in the warm California sun.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
All right. We are back here at Disney California Adventure. Thanks for sticking with us through that regularly scheduled commercial break.
Yeah, look at that timing. That worked out pretty well. Huh?
I know. I had to play two, but you know,
Okay.
that just means more ad money, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, Disney California Adventure. Here's the red car trolley picking people up here on Buena Vista Street.
Did you know I used to drive that, Mike?
Hello?
Doing all right there, Mike? Hello?
Oh, sorry, I lost audio there for a second, Luke. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. All right, we're making our way down Buena Vista Street, and we're ready for Pixar Fest here too, with the same banners lining the street. Always love Buena Vista Street. It's such a fun, well done main entrance.
Yeah, it really looks nice.
Very shaded too. Lots of spots to get out of the sun.
That is the big issue this time of year in the parks, trying to find shade, which I was saying the other day, Disney California Adventure doesn't have quite as much shade.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of, especially in like Avengers Campus and Pixar Pier, there's a lot of wide open swaths of just concrete.
Luke, I'm having an issue with my earbuds. I'm gonna sign out and come back if that's okay.
For sure. We will head to another commercial break.
Okay.
Y'all have any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat, and I'll come in and answer them while we wait for Mike.
No, you should have turned left at the pyramid.
Hey, we're gonna miss the anniversary. Maybe we should dog paddle, eh?
Whoa! Sure you got everything? Ready? Hold your horses! You almost fell off that time.
Say, this herd's moving kind of slow, eh?
We're almost there. Go left, right. No, left is right.
No, I don't have any quarters.
It's our biggest celebration in 50 years, and everybody is going to be there. The only one missing is you. Log on to find out more about all the new attractions coming this year to the happiest celebration on Earth.
Alrighty, folks, we're still waiting for Mike to come on back. So feel free to leave any questions that you might have in the chat. Right now, we have Zadrian, who is saying that we need to bring back the Aladdin show to Disney California Adventure. And I think that might be a good idea. Or at the very least, we do need a show of some sort there, because it has been quite some time. And Sonia is saying hello to us, just hanging out with her friend Emily by her family's swimming pool. And that sounds very fun right now. I'd love to jump into a swimming pool. Once again, folks, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave those in the chat. And Mike will be back very shortly.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. Thank you.
And just like that, wow, we're back.
Yeah, sorry, I had to restart my phone there, but I think it should be good now.
Awesome. Glad to hear it's working for you. We've got Five and Dime coming by, performing the trolley. There's so much fun going on.
Thanks, everybody. Welcome to Buena Vista Street. With Five and Dime, the dance floor. Mr. Saturday Day. Take the crowd of the floor. Good and bad, without you, I don't get around much anymore.
Let's head over and walk down through Hollywood Land here.
Following the trolley tracks into Hollywoodland. Following the trolley, too.
Yes. So like I said, I wasn't here when Deadpool made his debut, but I have a general understanding of what he's been up to, and one of those things is called Story Time with Deadpool. And I believe that takes place in the courtyard next to the Hyperion Theater.
Yes, I believe that's correct. I'm sure we'll see a big crowd of people as we round the corner over there.
Yeah. Because we are coming up on that time, right? It's about 5 minutes away.
Yeah, 5 minutes. And I know there's been a few different shows. We have videos up on our YouTube channel right now of a Cinderella show and also a Beauty and the Beast show, basically where Deadpool tells the story of those two films in a very Deadpool type way.
It's funny that it's almost kind of a parody of the one that takes place in Disneyland in the Fantasy Fair Theater.
Yeah.
The Royal Theater, I think it's called.
Yes, that sounds right. Trolley's come to a stop as it's picking up some guests over here by the animation building.
Still, the Hyperion Theater is still dark, as they say in the theater biz.
In show business.
Show biz. Oh, I do like how closely this backdrop matches the sky, except for the clouds. No real clouds around right now.
Yeah, there hasn't been a show in there since Rogers the Musical last summer, right?
Right. Yeah.
So it's been a while, yeah. Guess you'd be none the wiser if you didn't know there was anything in there.
There's Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. And I know Deadpool has also been popping up in the dance-off show that happens in front of that attraction.
Yes. Also
right
comes
now,
out by himself riding a unicorn at some point.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
A lot
so we're going to take a
fun
left. Wow, look at this crowd gathering
Whoa.
for Deadpool's show.
I guess it's a good spot to do it.
I think we can say this is a welcome addition, a temporary offering here.
Yeah.
Story time with Deadpool.
Honestly, just let's put Deadpool in the Hyperion Theater.
Well, let's figure out where it's going to be. I mean, I can kind of crane up, so that's good. So you guys can see. I think right here is going to be best for us. So
hopefully we can hear it well. I think that will probably be the best our best solution.
Yeah. And when the show starts, I'll crane up like that so you can see.
So while we're waiting for story time with Deadpool to kick off, if you folks have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them before the show. This is that strange area that I guess technically part of Hollywoodland, but for Avengers Campus stuff more often than not.
Yeah, when the Hyperion Theater is in use, this is used as kind of the staging area for the audience coming in. But in between, it has been kind of the extra seating area for Pim's Test Kitchen from Avengers Campus. Then they'll use it for special events like the Mighty Ducks. Anaheim, they're not called the Mighty Ducks anymore. Mighty Ducks. Anaheim Ducks, right? Yes.
Anaheim Ducks, yeah. Formerly the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah. But they had a special couple days here recently, within the last 6 months. And they did use this space. And I've been to a couple media events where they've used this.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to say that a lot of the streaming platforms have really been cracking down on password sharing.
Luke, can you look up when the first dance-off is?
Yeah.
I stopped sharing.
Good thing we have the handy-dandy
I stopped sharing
Disneyland app. I can tell you that Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is currently temporarily closed.
Oh, boy. Okay.
They're going to suspend the account if they find that. I don't want that to happen.
And the first awesome dance-off is at 2:15.
Okay.
And here comes Deadpool, so we'll see how well we can hear it and let y'all enjoy the show.
This is not for me, okay? I can go on the stage, just no one else can. Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day to be Deadpool. It's story time. Story time. Any fans of Mr. Rogers out there? Right. I'm a pretty big fan of Captain America myself. Are you guys all ready for story time? Ooh, no spoilers. That's good, because I'm ready to tell a story. Today's story is a beloved bedtime classic and pulled straight from the public domain, so we can't be sued. That's right, it's Little Red Deadpool. See what I did there? Thanks, I came up with that myself. Oh, let's get started. Oh, that doesn't work. Once upon a time. You know what? It just feels wrong when I'm doing it with myself. Why don't we all say it together? 1, 2, 3. Once upon a time. See, wasn't that fun and interactive? Well, upon that time, once, Little Red set off to bring her sickly grandmama a delicious basket of churros. You see, Little Red's grandma lived alone. Not in a nice, clean, assisted living facility like where most females are forced to live in against their will. No! She lived alone in a creepy cottage in an even creepier, desolate forest, because what could go wrong? Oh, this seems dangerous, thought Little Red to herself. So naturally, she went into the forest anyway, so that children could learn from her mistakes for hundreds of years. A real after-school special kind of cautionary tale. Well, Little Red skipped throughout the forest, right past some exposition, before finally arriving at Grandmama's cottage. She opened the door to find her grandmother laying down on a nice four-poster, rich mahogany bed. Oh, Grandma, I brought you a delicious basket of churros. You see, Grandma was looking pretty weird, freakish even, and it wasn't because of the weight loss drugs, no. No, it wasn't because of that. It was because Little Red's grandma was actually the big, bad, movie in disguise. Ooh, scary, I know. Yeah, you keep booing, yeah. Oh, Grandma, what blue eye contacts you have? They're canon. And Grandma, what a retro comic accurate costume you finally have! Shut up, Bub. And Grandma, what big claws you have. Are those vibranium? No, they're unobtainium. Shing! Wait a minute, Grandma's not Australian! Little Red broke off a piece of churro, dropped her basket, whipped off her cloak, took a bite of that delicious churro, and then brought down her katanas in an X-shaped formation. Not as an Easter egg, but more of just a stylistic choice. Bring it on, Peanut! They actually leaped at each other. Huge fight. It was awesome. They broke right through that rich mahogany bed, but no one got a splinter. Claws and katanas tore through the mattress, and there was CGI hay everywhere. Which, as you can imagine, is like 100,000 times more expensive than regular hay, but it's Disney. We like to go all out here. Speaking of going all out, once both fighters were finally fatigued from the fight's hugely incredible climax, they both slumped down to the ground, exhausted. Churro, asked Little Red, now in her regular voice, because falsettos are hard and are kind of making me lightheaded. Sure, he replied. And so they shared that churro. Oh, they shared it Lady in the Tramp style, before gazing around at all the destruction and CGI straw left in their wake. Say, we could fix this place up nice. I bet Grammy would be willing to sell. Say, where is Grandmama anyway?
Oh, he's over there?
She's, on vacation. Huh. That's not ominous or foreboding in any way. In fact, I trust you fully. We should be roommates. Yeah. And so they were roommates. Little Red was the top bunk and Wolfie was the bottom. And they lived happily ever after. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You don't have to stop. You can keep going if you want. Thank you. That was so genuine and non-prompted. Well, the moral of that story, kids, is pretty simple. Spend more time with your grandmother. Are you serious? You should really be able to tell the difference between your own old, decrepit grandmother and some huge, jacked man. A huge jackman, if you will. Oh, stop. Well, I guess I should be off. I've got another show in about 57 minutes. And I gotta go check my DMs. That stands for Deadpool messages. Patent pending. Thank you all for coming to another illustrious story time with Deadpool.
So it sounds like that's the end of story time with Deadpool.
Is that one of the ones that we have recorded already?
I don't believe so. Yeah, I think we have the Cinderella one and the Beauty and the Beast one.
Okay.
And the ones that we've had before have had interaction with Wolverine in it.
Okay, so they don't all have Wolverine, I guess. This was Little Red Riding Hood.
Not as a Easter egg, but more of a
So it's
stylistic.
interesting that they have Wolverine and also that they have like Disney stories and then also like generic fairy tale stories that aren't haven't necessarily been adapted by Disney.
Yeah.
Steven has 2 days to go until they graduate. I'm assuming. So congratulations.
Or what do you want to do next, Luke? Should we wait for the dance off?
So you got about half an hour until that
Yeah.
dance off starts.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to wait for 30 minutes. That's up to you.
It's up to you guys. I know that Marshall, to get a little into the weeds here, Marshall had asked for some vertical video of Deadpool, so maybe I'll use this dance off as an opportunity to get that for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
a little behind the scenes of LP.
You folks will obviously then be able to see Deadpool a little bit later on our socials as well. So
yeah. Cool. Anything else you want to look at before we wrap up then?
No, I don't think so. If you have any final questions about anything going on or anything you want to see in the immediate area that we're in, feel free to let us know. Mickey Mouse is my spirit animal asked what everyone thinks about the Deadpool show. What did you think of the Deadpool show, Mike?
Oh, very, very fun, very funny, but also very short.
Yeah, I think it was a lot shorter than the ones that we had filmed. So, perhaps it changes depending on the situation, but I can imagine people being a little disappointed if
you're
they're
camped
waiting
out there for a while, it's going to be over really
to
quickly.
only have that. Yeah. All right. Well, then, as we head into Avengers Campus, we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you so much for taking us around Disneyland, Mike.
Sure. Yeah.
And
see you next
stay
time.
tuned.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, stay tuned to Laughing Place. We'll have more from Disneyland and Disney California Adventure on the site today. We'll have more Deadpool. And also, please feel free, if you have the desire to book a trip to the Disneyland Resort or the Walt Disney World Resort, reach out to our friends at Mouse Fan Travel, and they'll be happy to help you out. So thanks again, Mike, and thank you all for watching.
All right, thanks, Luke.
Thank you.